I was telling Bailey our new little family pet, Alfalfa. He is a rescue. Let me tell you the story about Alfalfa real quick. I don't know if I told it, but I'm going to tell it again. Yesterday, we can clock this back to when we can clock it back. But Bailey was saying, recently, she was like, I want to get a dog. And I was like, okay, well, tell me when you want to get a dog and I'll take you to get a dog. She's like, let's go now. And I was like, well, no, go when Spirit tells you to go get a dog. Your dog's going to be there when you go when Spirit tells you. Don't just go because you got the idea. Spirit's going to manifest and plant the seed before the actual action needs to take place. Understand that. Anyway, I'm not going to get into what my family is going through, but my family's going through the ringer. And that's all I'm going to say. I find a picture, if I can download it, because my phone's been acting up, but if I find the picture, it's a picture of Bailey when she was a baby, and she's sitting next to my then boyfriend's dog, Tenacity. I'm trying to remember all the different signs, because you're being led through life, and I'm showing you how we were led to this moment. Yeah, so what the... Yeah, we had to rush there.
Not if we waited one more minute, we wouldn't have been able to...
I'm sure he would have been there. All I got is 4 minutes. No, so anyway, there's a bunch of dots being connected here. Like all these different things. What the devil means for bad, God will use for good, because the turbulence that my family is going through right now put a lot of things in place in order for this moment to happen. And so you have to be thankful for the turbulence, because the turbulence is what led to this moment. You understand? The bad times, when used correctly as guide pieces, there's no such thing as a bad time. Life is happening for you, not to you. So anyway, our little friend Alfalfa. We finished telling you about Alfie down there. We go yesterday. So yesterday, we're riding around. I swear it feels like Friday again. But anyway, we're riding around, and I'm supposed to go to class, but I don't. And Bailey says, what did you say? I wish I had a dog or something like that?
No, I was saying that for future reference, when we go get her dog, that Dre would be upset, and what Dre would say.
Yeah, because Dre against me and Bailey. He's an army of one, but he's standing his ground. But Bailey was like, yeah, Dre would be mad if we went and got a dog. And I was like, yeah, that would piss him off. Let's go get a dog. And so we go to the mall, because the GPS takes us to the mall. We get to the mall. There's no rescue place in the mall. So Bailey calls, and they're in this other location. So we go to this other location, and the lady there is like, well, we don't have dogs on site, but there is a little dog named Mitzi that has been on a ranch. So if you're in Arizona and you're looking for a dog to adopt, I'll insert the information on the screen where we were at in Mitzi. But anyway, Mitzi, she was just like, she's an older dog, but she looks like the Little Rascals dog, the Little Rascal with the little dot on the eye. She looked at Bailey. She was like, you're probably too young, but she looked at me, and I was like, yeah, I know the Little Rascals. And so she was like, Mitzi's over at the ranch. And I was like, well, I want to get Mitzi. I'm such a bleeding heart. As soon as you point me in a direction, I'm like, that's it. And so Bailey, being the practical one of the two of us, she's like, Mom, let's, keep looking, because she was saying she's like a pit bull, if not a pit bull. I don't have a bias against pits. I had a pit. She's older, and, Michael and Caden, they go hard in the paint. So you would need to go and get Michael and Caden and bring them to meet Mitzi so that we could see if this is a fit. I was like, that's a lot of work. But, I want to save Mitzi. Mitzi been on this ranch. And I'm going to tell y'all about these. I don't care if it's a ranch. They're all the same. And so I wanted to get Mitzi off the ranch. I know. He's so comfortable. You with your mommy? You with your mommy? Oh, he's so spoiled already, right? Anyway, we're there, and there's a business card there, and it says Bailey's name on it. So that was a sign there. And while the woman is talking, she's talking about her pit bull. She's like, because I didn't know how to be a parent to a pit bull, and she's like, I had a rescue pit bull, and she said I took it home and it ripped my cat's head off in front of me. I was like, yeah, we're not gonna go get Mitzi. I don't want to, I don't have pit bull bias, but I did get rid of my pit bull when I was pregnant with Bailey, so it was dang near 19 years ago, because I heard that they were territorial when you have a new baby, yada, yada, yada. But I don't have a bias, but I know how hard in the paint that freaking frat go. We're training them, but present day, they still go too hard in the paint to bring an old, grumpy, little rascals pit bull up in our house. So she wrote down, she was very, very friendly. She wrote down 2 other adoption options. She was like, there's an adoption agency here called Puppy Love. It looks like a castle. And then she said there's the one down on Apache that's an actual, place that they take dogs. And since we were already in Mesa, we went to Puppy Love. And we're driving down, and it looks like a little castle. And we pull up, and we go inside. And when we pull up, Bailey's like, look, there's a dragon on top. But it's funny, we're being us. I was going to say being weird, but we were being us. And I was sitting on a street corner, and I was just looking at all the things that were happening while we were sitting on the street corner. But it happened because you said, look, 111, 444, 444. She said, look, 444. So the street address where we were sitting at the light was 444. And I was like, yeah, and this man is doing this, and there's 2 black women standing on the corner talking, and there's this happening over here. I was like, whether we know what's happening or not, every single thing that's happening around us, that's why life is a movie, but every single thing that was happening around us was orchestrated and organized. Like, everything was perfect the way that if life is God's perfection, every single thing that is happening, every single moment of your life is on purpose.
Who's gonna break his shadow?
Oh, yeah. He about to be the world's most spoiled brat. He incarnated into the right family now. I'm saying incarnating because he came into this lifetime for this moment. She finally got someone she could touch, or something she could touch, and is gonna just love it. Oh, he chose the right mom, because she is such a touchy-feely. And he's fun to touch.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's like
You're kneading him like a piece of dough.